Keshorn Walcott, 88-16 here. You're going to hear that Trinidadian national anthem play again.
Yeah, finally. Like,
How are you
it's been
feeling
so
about
long.
that?
I hope to hear it twice because my roommate is about to compete in the 400 meter, and I'm hoping that
You're
he
rooming
wins.
with Dream?
Yeah. So
It's a talented room you got.
Yeah. It's a good energy in this room. So it's been a long 13 years. Like, it's been up and down, but finally here. Finally, I can call myself the world champion. You know, after Olympic champion, Olympic bronze medal, it's been a long couple of years, but finally, man, I'm happy.
Yeah, 88-16, season's best to
Yeah.
win this title. Like, what goes into throwing your best at the last meet of the season in the highest pressure meet of the season?
Coach, trusting my coach, trusting what I can do. You know, we really work towards this moment. Like, all the Diamond League competition, everything is leading up to this moment. So it's always knowing that this is the most important. So being able to come out here and execute the best for the entire season is perfect.
Yeah, and working with Klaus, I thought I had heard Neeraj left him because he was retiring.
He is retired.
Did you pull him out of retirement?
He is retired. It's a different setup, you know. He is retired, but I'm a little more like self-dependent, you know. So he doesn't have to. I will go to him or anything like this. So, and I don't really need him all the time. Like, I will send videos and analyze, and I can do my stuff by myself, you know. But being able to work together for short periods of time is enough for me. So we spent some time in April, we spent some time in June, and then after the Diamond League. So yeah, he's retired, but I'm grateful for him being able to take me in, you know, and guide me to this level.
Yeah. Are there technical things you guys are working on, or like what is kind of the nitty gritty?
Yeah, I think I would leave that for him, you know, to share, because he would better explain it to everyone. But yeah, we made some technical changes. I think a lot of people will see, even when I go back, I am sure you can see that the Javelin is flying a lot different than it used to fly before. So we made a lot of difference in terms of leg work, different things which he always emphasized on. But I think if you look at the throw now and look at the throws before, you can see a difference.
Yeah. Before Paris last year, it had been a couple years since you had made a global final. How important was what you were able to do at the Olympics last year and kind of rebuilding that confidence that you still can be one of the best?
I think it really showed me that, what it takes. Last year we kind of fell short in terms of the distances we wanted, but then I knew that I needed to execute. We needed to throw over 88 meters to be able to. The javelin now is so high, like you need to be over 88 meters to be able to. So coming in here, we knew that it's going to be 88, 89, 90 meters to get a medal, but it was a bit different. But I'm still grateful to be able to execute my best performance tonight and be able to get the gold medal. But yeah, coming off from injury last year, Achilles, big injury, you know, and then being able to still execute in Paris, it was a confidence booster, you know, knowing that I'm a little more comfortable again with championship settings, but now knowing that I'm in better shape and more confident, knowing that my training and everything has been solid.
Yeah. Last question. NACAC sweep, Caribbean 1-2, in an event where a decade ago that sentence would have sounded insane to say. Like, how special is that for you guys?
That's totally special, man. Knowing that from 2012 to now, when you look at the javelin, everyone is different. Every style is different.
11 different countries in this fight.
So it's beautiful to see. Like before, we were just European dominated, but now no one can say that. Like, there's no Europeans on the podium. Like, and this is the second time. So maybe we are seeing a big change. We will see in the next 10 years, man. Yeah.
Anderson Peters, 87-38 and a world silver. How do you feel right now?
Man, I'm happy to be winning another world championship medal. I mean, 2 golds and a silver. I think that's pretty good. I mean, a little bit disappointing in the distance today. After I would have thrown 89 meters yesterday, but you know, I'm still happy for the guys that won medal, especially Keshorn. Man, I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this one, in 2023, you're the defending world champion and didn't make the final. This year, you get a silver medal. Like, how much more special does what happened in Budapest make this one?
In 2023, which a lot of people didn't know, I was injured, ankle and right shoulder. But you know, I'm not really one to complain about injuries. I just decided to tough it out or still give it a try, even though I was injured. So that ended up in me not making the finals. But you know, anytime I'm healthy, I'm usually in the finals. And every time I'm in the finals, I win medals.
Yeah, kind of a rocky season for you, less consistent than what we've seen in the past. Like, what were kind of the factors that went into the early season marks for you, and how did you kind of stay focused, keep the mindset that you can still make this medal happen?
I mean, it's just about trusting the process. My major problem this entire season has been my run-up. And in the last meet of the year, the World Championship, in the finals, I was still having problems with my run-up. So I think my major issue has always been the run-up.
Yeah, this is the first time I've gotten to see you throw in person. And I noticed your run-up is it gets a lot choppier before the crossovers than some of the other throwers.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
Yeah.
Usually, like when I'm in tip-top shape, it's usually smooth and gradually increasing. But when every time I start chopping, then I start slowing down, and then I start muscling the throw, less distance.
So that's something that hasn't necessarily been an issue for you in previous years, like when you've been?
It hasn't been an issue, but of recent times it's become an issue. So that's something that I really have to pay attention to next year.
Curtis Thompson, 86-67, a global medal for the U.S. at last. First since 07, bronze here tonight in Tokyo. What are the emotions like right now?
It's a lot. Everything's flooded in. Very, very happy to be able to bring this bronze medal home. Very happy for my team to be able to execute what we wanted to do all year.
Yeah, I mean, 2025 for you, you started off with the PB at Texas Relays, a little bit of a lull period, but you've been on fire since USA's. Like, what's kind of been the biggest part in this return to form? Like, you've been more consistent and better shape than you ever have been before.
Just understanding and knowing the process of when we need to be ready to throw far, understanding that training through certain meets happen. So definitely keeping that in mind when we go into certain meets. Obviously, we want to grow to where those low work through meets that we train through gets higher, as in the throws. So we just continue to work on that and improve.
Is that something that kind of shifted and was especially important with Worlds being in September this year?
Not really. We had a lot of seasons where it was a late season recently, so we just know what we mark on our calendars, where we need to throw far and when we need to be ready, and we kind of work off of that.
And then talk to us about the competition for the last 2 days. Obviously, good day for you in qualifying, and then tonight it's your first throw, best throw. Move into the lead early. Like, what was that like to see at a World Championship final, see Thompson first place?
It was great. I knew I felt a little tired today just going into it after having qualifying the day before. But we changed some things in warm-ups to make sure that we were ready and had the energy for the competition, and we didn't overdo it. And for it to work out, fix some things in the warm-ups, and it happened on the first throw.
Yeah.
And we just tried to build on it from there.
Something we hear a lot of throwers say is that, like, these settings aren't necessarily built for you guys to throw super far because of, the qualifying round, and it's a different situation, especially this one with like the bus from the warm-up track or whatever. Like, how did you kind of dial in and still manage to get, less than a meter off your PB in the global final?
My team, we talked it over, come up with a plan on how do we navigate through riding the bus for 20 minutes or warming up, then have to re-warm up and stuff like that. So we came up with a plan that worked for qualifying day. I felt like we needed to change a little bit of something, but woke up this morning, was like, there's nothing I need to change. It worked. I felt like I was going to be able to throw far yesterday as well. So we kept with the same plan, and it's a little bit of trial and error, figure out what needs to be changed or what needs to be done.
Yeah. What were your emotions like, I guess, sitting through the rest of the competition? Because you got knocked down a little bit, and then you're just sitting on the edge of that podium for the last 4 rounds.
I just kept thinking, how can I improve on my performance, on my throw? Thought process was that one isn't enough for a medal, because you never know. It just takes one throw for somebody to bump you down or knock you out of the medal and standing. So it's really going through each throw, going, how can I improve on what I just did?
And then obviously the big stat for this one is first medal since Bro in 07. Like, just what does that mean to you to be able to represent the U.S. on a global javelin podium once again?
It means the world. I've been trying for the past, I don't know how many years now, but really just trying to change the standard of U.S. javelin. And I'm excited to see where it's going to be in the next few years. The youth, the up and coming, they have a bright future in front of them. So I'm excited to see what they do and continue to see what we can do to improve that.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the young talent in the U.S. is really good right now. You're just here with Mark for these championships, who's had a really good season. And now, obviously, they've still got to take you down, but you've left them some big shoes to fill right now with
I don't even think it's shoes to fill. I think they're going to walk their own path, but at least they see that, you know, anything is possible. It doesn't have to end short, or short literally. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they have. I'm excited to see U.S. Javelin grow.
How are we celebrating?
I'm going to go see family, go talk to them, go get some food, and process this.
Are you sticking around in Tokyo for much longer?
Yeah, I will. A little bit. Been out here for a while.
Julius, I'm just wondering, this year you guys had, I believe, Irene Jepkemboy is the first Kenyan woman, I believe, to ever qualify for the Javelin for the World Championships. What kind of words of advice have you given her in the lead up to these championships?
Irene, she is really a talented athlete, and I was so happy for her to qualify for this, to come and compete in the World Championships. She's pioneering for Kenya in the women javelin, and she's a lady. She's been taking advice from me, and I'm happy that she's here and to compete, to get that experience, to enjoy the sport. And I'm very sure she will get good experience, and she will inspire a lot other people, the ladies at home, the young generation of girls to take javelin, and they can do it. I did it, now she will do it for them again. So that culture will continue.